Alright folks, welcome to another beer review. And today we're going over for the first time to Glasshouse. And this is a can of their Chasing Tomorrow, which is a pale ale, clocking in at 4.6% ABV. Does it state what hops are used in this? No, I don't think so. But a lovely looking can. I do like the logo very much so. And this was purchased, and beautiful artwork as well, with a lovely fish. Can't remember what type of fish that is. I'm not well versed in fishes. And yes, I picked this up from Bottles and Books. Did my first order with them, and very, very impressed indeed with their service, especially since I fucked up the order by doing click and collect, which in non-COVID times, a little jolly up to Bristol would have been good, but no. So I emailed them, and they happily just ended up sending it out to me at no extra cost, even though technically inadvertently dicked them around. But that's the risk of using the shop app that a lot of web shops and places use. Even though it's really easy, I can just pay with shop, goes to the app, and then payment details are already there. Boosh, ordered. And it did say to be delivered on there, but hey-ho, it is what it is. So, after that long-winded introduction, let's get this open and see what we get. So I know Harry raves about these guys, and both himself and Rob did a little bit of a tasting of some of their beers. I think Harry's actually good friends with the brewer from Glasshouse, but then again he is an industry professional now. There's way too much social interaction being a brewer. I just couldn't cope. It's bad enough being you know, just a beer reviewer, terrified of people. Anyway, beer in the glass then, and a beautiful hazy sort of lemony looking beer with a slight, not dark, but a little bit of an amber hue. One finger's worth of a nice white head with maybe a little bit of a colour bleed from the beer itself. Looking very nice, pretty much standard for what a modern pale ale would look like. So let's give it a sniff. A little bit of a blocked nose there, I didn't realise. It's soft, it's mellow. Subtle, sweet tropical vibes, but then you get a really nice sort of sweet citrusy flavour. Aroma, I should say. It's got obviously those like tinned fruit salad sort of aromas, especially the juice that they're in. Smells really, really nice actually. So without any further ado, that's the wrong word, it's ado. Let's give it a taste. Cheers folks. Spot on in terms of its body. Upper end of medium, but there's a little gentle carbonation, but at the same time it's got a really nice subtle silky smoothness. Just a nice general sweet flavour coming through on this. Nothing too, you know, bombastic or in your face, but at the same time it's not a boring beer by any stretch, far from it. It's just something that you could just sup on like 3 or 4 cans and happily have a little bit of a sesh on. And I'm not talking about the pepper. Is Szechuan a pepper, like a chili pepper? What am I saying? I don't know. It's a bit late. It's approaching midnight on a rather mild and nice Wednesday evening. Excuse me. Yeah, it's one of those pale ales that you've tasted plenty of times, but then again, you can say that rarely for a lot of IPAs, pales, double IPAs, triple IPAs. All have very sort of like similar characteristics. But this is just, it's got a real sort of like drinkability and quality to it. Easy going without falling to the wayside. And just all in all, a top-notch hazy pale. A nice sort of modest offering. And there were a few other Glasshouse beers on Bottles and Books. And I think you can order direct, which they will be going on the list if so. And of course, these guys are based out of Birmingham. Very stereotypical accent there, impression, whatever. I like Birmingham. The times I've been there, I've really enjoyed it. And I look forward to venturing to Birmingham once again, once we're allowed to. It'll be nice to finally meet up with the lads again. Because Rob from Hopsy shared some photos, I think, of our trip to Birmingham, when I was wearing a beanie off my head, because I thought that was, I was watching a lot of Tiger Belly podcasts of the way Bobby Lee wears his beanies. I've never understood that, and people can pull off wearing a beanie over the ears. To me, I mean, I've got a fat head anyway, so it just looks dumb. But there's a funny photo of me with longer hair, with my beanie off to the side, and I look like a twat, because I look like a twat anyway, because I am a twat. But I own it. I like being a twat. That's what I identify as. None of this his, him, them pronoun bullshit. It's all about owning your twattery, because twats are funny. And I like it, because I'm an absurd human being at the end of the day. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. I'm just going to shut up, enjoy the rest of this beer. Much recommend. So if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. I seem to be sitting on the floor a lot in my beer reviews. And yeah, go check out Glasshouse. All of their socials, website and web shop will be in the description. Go check out Bottles and Books as well. And yeah, any recommendations, greatly appreciated. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.